Assalamualaikum and to our beloved viewers. And today I want to introduce myself, Aziz Naim bin Zulgafar, and also my beloved friend.
My name is Shazmi binti Zakaria.
My name is Nurul Izwani binti Sabri.
My name is Nur Azhar binti Abdul Rasid. I would like to pass to Azif Fazil to proceed with our presentation.
Thank you, Azhar. Okay. For your information, I would like to present our presentation about the sleeping on the job. Okay, this is the question that always happen in the sleeping on the job. It is first, if an organization introduces a nap room, how this would matter to job satisfaction and how it will affect productivity. Okay, then first, job satisfaction is a person's evaluation of his or her job and work context. It is an appraisal of the perceived job characteristic, work environment and emotional experience at work. How satisfied the employees at work depends on the person, workplace and the company. And first, if an organization introduces a nap room, this would matter to job satisfaction through exit, watch, loyalty, EVLN model. First is the exit. When someone is having a problem or is stressing out, they can go to the nap room and take a short sleep or rest there to relax their mind and body. They can also use the neglect way in which they just neglect all the workplace issue and relax. Somehow, this nap room will also affect the productivity of the company. This is because job satisfaction will affect their performance. Happy workers are somewhat more productive workers. Job performance affect the satisfaction only when reward or their needs are not being abandoned. By introducing this nap room, workers will get their specialty in company and have a good rest. Then the quality of the product will be the best. Job satisfaction affect the productivity also through customer. Job satisfaction affects mood, leading to positive behaviors with customers, and customers will keep coming to our products. And so, then by introducing a nap room, we give huge benefits to the employee and also affects the company productivity become higher. Lastly, it will also improve the employee disciplines. And that's all. And I would like to pass the presentation to the second presenter.
Assalamualaikum. I will proceed to the next question. The question 2, if you are a manager in an organization and notice that your employees suffer sleep deprivation, how will you help them? What kind motivation theory will you use? Maslow's theory, learn needs theory, or expectancy theory? If we are a manager in an organization and notice that our employees suffer sleep deprivation, we will use Maslow's need theory to help motivate them. Maslow's needs theory, that the most widely known theory of human motivation developed by physiological Abraham Maslow in the 1940s. The model condenses and integrates the long list of drive and needs that had been previously studied into the hierarchy of 5 basic categories from lowest to the highest. The 5 basic categories is physiological, safety needs, belongingness, and esteem and self-actualization. First, I will explain the physiological needs. There are several needs common to all human beings, including water, food, shelter, and warmth. This item from the basics of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is physical and physiological requirements that must be met before humans can complete other functions. Another of the basic needs is sleep. Even the work is still many employees or human beings must get enough sleep, because the average adult is supposed to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. Sleep deprivation is a real issue. An employee that has lack of sleep has an immediate impact on their ability to focus in the days following. Having spent 4 sleep-deprived days rambling, hallucinating, and unfocused, so they are not doing their professional life any favors by staying up late. This will affect their work during a day. A lack of sleep impairs employees' creativity, moral judgment, and memory. In fact, having this sleep deprivation can cause loss for our business. through a loss of employee productivity. Lastly, the employee should know what time they need to sleep to get their energy back to do a perfect work in the morning. As a human or employee, they should know their body ability when do the work, and when the times to rest, they should get the enough rest. The second one is safety needs. Safety and security needs are about keeping safe from harm. These needs include shelter, job security, health, and safe environment. If a person does not feel safe in an environment, they will seek to find safety before they attempt to meet any higher level needs. These security needs are important for survival, but they are not important as physiological needs. Sleep deprivation can cause employee make any mistake. For example, their body is too tired, they might not focus on what they are doing, maybe can hurt themselves or people around them. This can cause problem for the company. If their workers is hurt, the employee may take absence, so the work may be not finished on the time. As a manager, we do not want these things happen. We might lose our employee and also lose the business. So the employee must get enough sleep to do a better work that can improve productivity of the company. Next, as a manager, we should advise the employee to focus on their work to prevent from lose their work, their job. If they lost work, they might having difficult in their life, especially in financial, because some of them is a leader in the family. So using this Maslow theory needs can motivate them to improve their work to be better. People need for help. If they do not take care of themselves at the workplace, it will cause the accident that will harm to their body. Besides that, it will make a mess that will involve the employee and the boss, and it will disrupt the company productivity. I will pass to Izwani to proceed the presentation. Thank you.
Okay, next I will proceed with the next point, which is belongingness. Workers need for interaction with and affection from others, especially from their managers. It is sure that workers want to feel love and belongingness from their company. As a manager, we should understand what workers need to make them satisfied with their work. For example, if managers see the workers have suffered sleep deprivation, they need to ask the workers to take a rest and gain their energy back. So the workers will feel belongingness in the company because the company concerned about their workers. It will affect to workers to gain their motivation when they do their work. The workers will think twice when they want to quitting from their job, because if they work in another company, for sure that they will not get what they get in this company. Lastly, managers should praise the workers for what they do for the company. It will make them do their work with high spirit and reduce their sleepy sickness. Next point is esteem. Workers need for their self-esteem and social esteem. If workers get the reward that they should get, they will get their job satisfaction. Potentially improve their self-confidence when the workers get the reward, because it will make them feel value and worthy. For example, managers should give reward such as bonus to workers who work overtime, because it will make them motivate when they do their work and can prevent them from sleeping problem. Next, managers should give a personal leave to workers who have suffered sleep deprivation. It will help them to get a higher job performance for their next work. If the workers does not satisfy with their work, it will increase the absenteeism and also will reduce the work quality. Lastly, the manager should give a promotion to workers who does not have any problem with their work and their attitude. So the workers will give full commitment towards their job because they feel motivated to get the promotions. Okay, next I will move to the last point, which is self-actualizations. Workers have their desire toward their job. When they do their job, they have target that they want to achieve, such as they want the higher position in the company so that they can do what they want with their power. For example, workers want to become a supervisor, so he work hard to achieve the target without get enough rest. Actually, workers need enough rest time to make sure that they will focus on their work. If the workers do not get enough rest, it will affect to their emotions. The workers should arrange their work-life balance well to avoid from negative emotions. Lastly, managers should bring the worker that suffers sleep deprivation to the counselling, so the workers can get the best advice from the how to manage their time without having problem in the workplace. They also can get the smart tips to achieve what they desire in their works. Next, I will pass to the Azwa to continue the presentations.
Thank you. Let's say your organization refused to allow short nap in working hours. How you respond to this matter as per using ELVN method? When the employees do their work, they will make sure that they will get their job satisfaction. If employee does not satisfy with the work, they will think if they want to continue do their work or make decision to change their life. Let's say my organization refused to allow a short nap during working hours. I, as an employee, work using the voice method, which is a V in ELVN method. As we know, working non-stop for 8 hours will cause tiredness and reduce the level of performance. Having a short nap will automatically recharge the energy that have been used up in order to complete a task. Besides, feeling tired of working with no rest, the employee will have to suffer from back pain due to sitting down for too long or standing for too long. Besides that, the employee will experience depressing while doing work. This is because our brain normally needs a break for every 1 hour after doing work that needed thinking skills. So, obviously, the short nap is totally needed for the employees. In addition, there will be a job dissatisfaction that is building up in the employees themselves, because they will think that the organization is only trying to get something without giving anything in return. So, slowly, the level of performance will decrease that cause the impact directly to the organization. The level of performances will also decrease when the employee is trying to find their own rest time by doing the cyber loafing, which is surfing the internet during working hours to scroll down their social media, which is Messenger, Facebook or Instagram. Despite of cyber loafing, the employee might sleep middle of progress of the work because of too tired. By having the short nap, the employee can gain the energy to continue the progress of the work, but it is admitted and understand that the organization might worry that there will be a few person that is going to take advantages on situation and be a lazy bum. In addition, the organization could be more strict yet flexible and create a rules and regulations such as thumbprint system rather than punch card system. In addition, a time for short nap consumed can be replaced by extending working hours to cover the time used for napping. Through this expedition, I would like to bring it to the upper level of the organization with the facts to show that short nap is totally compulsory within the organization in order to increase the level of performances of the
Thank you
organization.
also for the good presentation before, and for the previous presentation, I would like to summarize all about this sleeping on the job. Okay, as the permission, the napping room is important to employee because they can rest a while before they start work. With the attention for the company, they will feel that they get job security. Moreover, with the nap room, some employee will not concentrate on their work because their body feels too tired to continue their jobs. Company should fulfill what employee need if they want employee to stay longer in the company. In Maslow hierarchy theory, needs also mentioned humans have five basic needs in their life. For example, physiological needs say that adults need 8 hours for their enough sleep to make sure that they will be motivated in their work. In addition, if the employee did not get the job satisfaction, they can use the EVLN model to show their dissatisfaction about the company. Lastly, as a manager, we should consider providing a nap room for the employee to take a rest. Even 10 minutes will be enough. With the nap room, it will improve the employee reputation and also the company productivity. And that's all from me. And thank you very much.